Gigaby.
Left all clear, right all clear, front all clear, good nothing okay. But Gigaby shift not okay. Really? Limuli is supposed to take over watch when Gigaby's time is up. But Limuli already 3,821 seconds late, this 1000th time already now. And 1000th time Gigaby will miss Indians. That's not good. Gigaby want to find Limuli and scold him all day long. But Gigaby must keep watching. Gigaby's so sleepy, Gigaby's so hungry. I'd like to help if that's okay. Meh, you want to help Gigaby? Thank you, Gigaby ever so grateful. Please find Limuli and tell him that it is time to relieve watch. Do what I can. Thank you, friends. Remind me. You'll probably find Limuli watching salvaging. You always lose track of time when doing that. Better late than never. I believe we actually talked to Limuli. He's down here. Ouch!
Limuli.
Salvaging so cool. Limuli could watch all day. Meh? Limuli feel like he forgot something. So the thing is, meh, watch duty. This 7th time, Gigaby going to get so angry. Meh. All right. Limuli watched salvaging for so long he forgot his tummy was rumbly grumbly. Oh, Limuli cannot move 1 inch. Limuli shrivel up and die here. Remember Limuli fondly. This is awkward. What should we do? It's just you, Rex. Take pity up, poor Limuli. Someone help Limuli. There's no kind, good people around. If Limuli could eat cinnamon roll from honeycomb sweets, Limuli would have energy to work. Roger, excuse me. Just one single small cinnamon roll. Now see, this side quest would be better for teaching you about the patch items because this takes you directly to the Narsapau jellies. Which, in case you didn't know, Narsapau jelly is kind of the best item in the game. I'll take one. Cinnamon roll.
Now I got to go head back to Limuli. Limuli. Hello, Limuli.
Meh. Here you go. We did it. Cinnamon roll. Limuli, eat up right now. Wait, no time for that. Limuli have terrible problem. Something wrong? While Limuli stand around dreaming of cinnamon rolls, precious treasure gets stolen by sly Crabble. Very important pendant for Mama Pond. Limuli must get pendant back. Limuli have good idea. Let's hear the details. Limuli will become salvager and salvage sly Crabble. Foolproof. Limuli starts swimming practice first thing tomorrow. I'd like to help if that's okay. Friend have Limuli with swimming practice? Or just get that pendant back for Limuli instead? Yeah. Friend very good and kind to get Limuli with cinnamon roll and pendant as well. Sly Crabble probably already returned to depths of Cloud Sea. If Limuli get pendant, he can work. Limuli saves cinnamon roll until pendant is returned. So now we need to salvage. Yeah, you remember that, right? You remember that mechanic? Because I do. We're gonna buy some more cylinders. Oh, so we can buy silver cylinders as well. There are 2 other grades of cylinder. This is when they tell you, but there are 2 other grades which we'll get into when we get them.
Time for some treasure hunting.
Yup. I'm gonna mess this one up on purpose. To get the chance of getting a monster.
This looks like it'll be something good.
Please give enemy. Thank you. So yeah, if you do then you do at that action command, then Rex kind of just like falls, or he just kind of jumps in normally. Also, sword bash. Bam! You see that little like, kind of explosion around it? That means you got a position, I believe. Means you got a bonus to that damage.
Why not?
Why not? The keepsake necklace for defeating this level 2 enemy. And of course treasure.
Treasure acquired.
Give me money, please. Thank you. Yummy. Alright, Limuli, I got your stupid pendant. Cinnamon pot roll, so tasty. Here you go. Friends! Limuli was not eating cinnamon pot roll. Limuli only ate half of cinnamon pot roll. Meh? Limuli's pendant? Heck you, this Limuli's special memories of Mama Pond. So everything worked out. Yeah, Limuli think too much about pendant and forgot to relieve Gigaby of watch duty. Limuli not keep Gigaby waiting. Bye, friends. And And he leaves. Now we're going to go back to the... What is it? This place. This time I actually meant to press the X button. I know, surprising. Can I go up higher now? No. But I want to look at the stuff on the higher floors because there's like cool stuff there. We see Gegebi's here now. Ah, thanks a lot. Gegebi pass watch duty to Lemuli, no problem. Yeah, pretty impressive, right? Lemuli smashed previous lightness record of 7,691 seconds. Because this happened 1,000 times, Gegebi planned to lecture him for 3 days and 3 nights. But Lemuli gave Gegebi half of delicious Cinnapon roll, so Gegebi forgive him. Bribed with money. Gegebi, not monster. Generosity to Gegebi, wide as cloud sea. It's very wide. Oh. Cinnapon roll make Gegebi sleepy. Here's reward from the generous Gegebi. If you see suspicious activity aboard Goldmouth, please report to Gegebi or Lemuli. Okay, dude, whatever you say. Our reward is leather gloves, wolf shoes, and some money, experience, and wonderful. That's the wrong button. Let's see. These leather gloves increase dexterity, while this increases agility. As weird as this may sound, I might want to actually equip dexterity boosting. Mainly because dexterity is kind of a big deal in this game. Or at least it's a big deal in the first half of the game. Because you'll be basically missing all your shots like almost every time, and it's kind of annoying. Next, we're going to talk to you sold. Actually, no, we're going to talk to you first. Let's see if I can sell. I cannot. Precious quartz. We also get something called a compassion booster and justice booster. That sounds interesting, but we need something called a titan quartz. And of course, there's this fighter style, which is a Delta vessel and Throne of the Militant. We got 24,000 gold if we can complete this one. Of course, you want to keep that in mind. Bother. Can't use knock on his muscle. I can't just ask the Ardanians. Something wrong? Oh, hi. Well, actually, got some cargo in the harbor that I brought from Uriah to trade, but it's ever so slight nuisance. Someone causing trouble? That's a good guess, except it's not exactly a person. It seems that Trent Crabbles love the stuff I'm transporting. To get to it, they clamber on deck and try to steal the cargo. I hired some goons to stand guard, but they all got done in. They all got done in by crabs, huh? So I'm out here now looking for someone to replace them with. I'm having no luck so far, so it's starting to feel a bit dire. I'd like to help, that's okay. You're saying you'll take the job? Thanks a bunch, pal. You're a 1 in a million. The cargo's in Goldmouth return port. It's pretty large, you can't miss it. It'd be great if you could chase off the thieving Trent Crabbles. Thanks in advance. Leave it to me! Rex. Letherian boy. We're gonna head out. I believe. No, it's on the other side. It's over here, you fool. It's almost like you haven't played this game in like 6 years or whatever. Where's the trench crabble? We're gonna attack. Okay,
time to take you down.
Bubble cloud. Oh, jeez. Point, point, point. Yes. Boink, boink, boink. Oh, so yeah, you can kind of move around to get behind an enemy that's targeting you. Also, guess what? More enemies. I'm gonna say that HP potion actually. Now, about these HP potions, they do eventually despawn. Point. 130. Case in point, that one's gone now.
Anchor shot.
Like, also, you can't jump in battle.
Why not?
This may not seem very important, but trust me, it will. Especially when loot kind of goes into an area where you can't reach. There you go. killed 3 crabs. Never mind. Guess what? There's a crust tip now. I can see why maybe they were done in, considering I had to fight a crust tip.
Anchor shot. Ha!
Boink. Ouch. Knockback. These bigger enemies are kind of harder to get down when you're alone. Or they're kind of harder to get behind when you're alone.
Sword bash.
Get some point, I kind of missed it there.
Ha!
Boink.
Did I do that?
And he's dead. I'm gonna get this money because it does despawn. Unfortunately.
Anchor shot.
Wasn't like that in the first game because you picked up everything in a chest.
Why not? Did I do that?
Did I do that?
Sword
Boink.
bash.
135. Boink. There you go. I believe that's it. Also, when you're about to go on a cutscene, the game will be like, hey, there's items on the ground. Pick them up for you. Well, I don't think the Trent Crab is going to come back anytime soon. Let's tell you, sold new. Let's let you sold know. Hey, I protected your stuff. Hello. I'm back. Thank you. Thanks to you chasing out the Trent Crabbles, I was able to make my delivery. I'm really grateful to you. No problem at all. I'd feel much better if someone tough like yourself could guard my wares, but sorry, but no. You know, if this Trent Crabbles comes stupid again, I'll try hiring some mercenaries from Garfront. They say those mercs are buff as buff can be. I digress. Here, your reward for protecting my wares. Please take it. Garfront, huh? That sounds interesting. Might want to remember that. Get the shell cameo! This time I pushed the right button. What is the shell cameo? Restore, increases HP restored to self, not using HP potion by 10%. Since we don't have a healer, the shell cameo is, well, useless. Unfortunate. How much money do I have? It is enough to fuel my addiction. I won't use it yet, actually. So for now, we're actually gonna head on to the ship. Sprain! Never thought I'd see the day you'd be riding on the Maelstrom, Rex. Suppose it just goes to show how far you've come as a salvager, eh? Well, I'm proud of you, lad. Now, you're all set. We're setting sail soon, so you're ready as soon as you're ready to board. Are you ready? Yes! That's what I like to hear. Come on, then hop on. We're heading out. We're heading into uncharted territory for this job, you know? I'm getting those goose pimples just thinking about it. Yeah, this game's British, so it's goose pimples, not goose bumps. So we're flying. Oh, yeah, these ships can fly. They don't just sail across the water. There's water. CSEV Maelstrom. We should be reaching the uncharted zone tomorrow, but there's plenty of time until then. Oh man, they're playing this song here? I guess I could go and talk with the clients for a bit. I still don't know much about them as I'd like to. Besides, not every day you get to talk to real drivers. Oh, and once I'm done with them, I better go see one now. I meant to be on lookout duty tonight. He won't be very pleased if I never show up. Maelstrom interior! Back here, you can see that we are above. Part of me wants to say you can actually fall off the ship and die. Ah, you can. Yep, you can die. Okay. Just had to check.
That was poorly judged.
Yeah, whatever. So you can die. And you scream as you do so. We're not gonna talk to Nia because she smells funny. This is the entrance gate, it seems. Sprain. Rex, time to eat, drink, and be merry. Oh, it'll be a while until we reach our destination. Get yourself rested and ready to face the trials ahead. That's the salvager way. I'd absolutely love to, but I sort of got guard duty. Ah, that's too bad. Well, make sure you guard like no one's ever guarded before. Even mind this task that a part of life's little lessons. Haha. Yes, that's all wonderful. Alright, I guess I'll talk to furry ears. You seem awfully quiet. Did you get seasick or something? Of course I'm not seasick. I'm just not used to ships with this many salvages on, that's all. Well, if it's wearing you out, you'll be a wreck by the time we reach our destination. I can handle myself, alright? Jeez. Drummark, Master Rex, you prepared to begin salvaging. Let's work well together to make this mission a success. Wouldn't have it any other way. Let's see, there's tanks here. I don't think these will be oxygen tanks. Mainly because I don't think the cylinders that Rex uses are this big, as far as I know. We got canisters of mysterious contents. Rex, taking over Manil's watch. Yeah, good luck. I'm gonna get the rest of that. There's a viewing area over here. Too bad you can't see anything because of how the lighting engine in this game works. Here. Papunin? What are you doing here? Papunin? What are you doing here? Meh? Papunin is taking vacation. Yes, just going on a little pleasure trip. It's a little suspicious. There is no treasure trove here, unlike there was before. But that's probably because this particular version of the Maelstrom is a version you cannot go back to. So they wouldn't really do them very well to have collectibles in an area you can't come back to. As we can talk to Jen. Hi there. Ellipses. You're from Letheria, aren't you? Are you? Sure am. I was raised in Fonset Village. The village is right by the cloud sea, so I grew up swimming in the clouds. That's why salvaging work comes naturally to me. I'm pretty confident in my skills, despite how I may look. Very good. Not much of a talker, huh? Alright. We're gonna go bup to the deck. Right. To the Maelstrom deck. And here we can see the area around us. Ooh. Including the front of the ship. See that there's yeah, you can see the cloud ocean is or the cloud sea is literally a sea of clouds. There's also clouds above us as well, for some reason. Oh, there's a person up here. Ah, you're Monel. Okay, well, I'll talk to you later. TTYL. Booze, I want booze. Big shop starts tomorrow. Now's the time to make merry. Alright, Razzly Dazzly. Rex, you not go see Monella and take over lookout duty yet? Monella's on platform just above here. Steps a bit rickety, so careful you not fall off. Booze. Ah, so we have Malos and Sever. What do you want, kid? I'm called Rex, actually. Pleasure to be working with you. So, I'm guessing you're not going to fill me in on what exactly it is we're looking for out there? That's the idea. Need to know basis. Why, you curious? Well, sure I am, but I'll do the work if I'm paid for whether you tell me or not. That's what I'd like to hear, kid. I just hope your skills are more advanced than your age. I'm still Rex, no kid. Yeah, you look kind of evil there, dude. We got a Sever here who kind of looks like a xenomorph. Evading Malos' attack when you're not even a driver, that's impressive, boy. I look forward to seeing how you handle the work ahead. Is it a compliment? Thanks, I think. So yes, that's kind of what Sever sounds like. Sort of. I don't know, it's been a while since I last heard his voice. Monel! So you finally arrived, have you? Well, are you here to keep watch, or aren't you? Start the shift. Ah, at last I can get a breather. If you could hear me over this wind, I think I've earned myself a drink or two. It's not looking too good out there. I'd steal yourself for the worst. If things come up, give me a shout. Don't worry, I won't be drinking myself into a stupor or anything. That's right. Above we can see the Titan that's pulling us along. Of course, the World Trio as well. Including there's something coming off of the top of the World Tree, which is interesting, but Might want to keep that little bit for later. Also, suddenly it's nighttime. Oh, there's something right over there. Huh.
That's the black ship from the harbour. Is it following us?
That's weird.
It's way too cold up here.
Oh, hey, it's furriers.
You?
I'll have you know I've got a name. It's Nia.
Yeah.
They've started boozing below decks. You should join them.
Why aren't you there?
It's not that I hate it. I just really don't need a headache right now.
Huh. Good thing you're not a salvager then.
Why's that?
Swim like a fish and drink like one too. That's the salvager's code.
Poof, sounds terrible. I don't think I'll be changing careers.
Probably for the best.
Yeah, I hate
Anyway,
alcohol.
I bet
Gross.
you drivers earn a hell of a lot more than salvagers do.
So, kid.
My name's Rex.
Okay, Rex.
Tyrannosaurus.
Why did you start salvaging in the first place?
That there.
The world tree?
Oh, it's pretty.
I don't get it.
You know, you find all sorts of things digging through salvage. Some of it trash. Some of it treasure. But all of it from people long gone. Have you noticed how there's fewer titans each day? I saw one go under just the other day. It was a pretty big one. There must have been loads of animals still living on it. Living space is running out. Day by day. And sooner or later, we'll be the ones sinking down into the cloud sea. But up there, Elysium is waiting for us.
Seriously, kid? Elysium? Don't tell me you believe that gaff. So that's, why you're a salvager? It's just a lie for children. And that there is just an overgrown shrub.
If there's a way to get up there, maybe it's hidden below the clouds. Is it really that crazy?
Seriously, though?
There'd be no need to fight over dwindling land and resources. No need to worry about our homes sinking away. Everyone could have peace and security. I mean, a dream like that, isn't that worth believing in?
It's
Nobody
true.
can tell you what to believe, but... Everyone, huh?
What?
I always thought people were pretty selfish by nature.
I mean,
but
they
you,
are.
Huh.
Do you have parents?
No. When I asked Gramps, he told me they died when I was just a kid.
Oh boy.
Gramps? Oh, the same one who taught you to use arts.
Yeah. He basically raised me himself. He's not like us, though.
Not like... I'm not sure I catch your drift. But this Gramps of yours sounds alright.
Huh.
And you're alright too, kid.
Aw. Thanks.
Not that different from me.
Thanks, furry ears. Oh, suddenly it's storming. Ugh.
We're in position. All personnel report to stations. Salvage team, suit up and proceed to hatch.
All right. It's action time. Also, the ship is like rotating. Right, better get moving. Also, treasure.
You're all mine.
Money and an accessory. A rush hour. Let's see what this rush hour is all about. Expands the window of opportunity for canceling by 50%. That's not really all that useful to us right now, though. Papunin! What's your deal? Papunin, what are you doing sneaking about the place? Meh? Never Rex mind about Papunin. What happened to salvaging? Shouldn't expect results. But don't you worry, I'll be working very hard, especially when there's a 100,000 G reward on the line. At the spirit, now quick, hurry downstairs and head to rendezvous point. Man, if you have vertigo, this place might suck. Anyways.
Your target is located inside a shipwreck 450 pez straight down.
Searching the wreck while submerged is too high risk for our tests, so we'll be using flotation devices and cranes to lift the hull first. Next, you'll split into teams and explore the interior. Once the target is found, retrieval can commence. If that's clear, let's begin with attaching the floats. Get into position.
Oh man. Here's a
We
big
pay
deal.
you lowlives a lot, so don't screw it up.
Oh, wow.
You smug so-and-so.
Rude. Man. There's 2 smaller Titan ships on it.
And submerge.
Whee! I like how Rex is the only one to jump in. Really, he's the only character who actually has balls in this ragtag team of salvagers. Ooh.
Is that it?
Oh! It's a big giant ship! It's humongous!
It looks pretty ancient. Is that the propulsion mechanism? I've never seen one that shape before. Which country made this?
Definitely looks old and fancy. Seems like they get these big tube things, suction cups. You didn't turn it, Rex, but okay. Boom! The balloons inflate. The ship rises. Whoa! Yeah, that's a huge ship, all right. So that black ship is down there again. Whoa!
Whoa, that's massive.
That's what she said.
The appearance matches our reports, but it's what's inside that matters.
Object is secure. Proceed to second phase.
And we're already on board.
Excellent work. You're not half bad, you know that.
Thanks.
I do this for a living, remember?
All teams, proceed inside when ready.
Right then, let's get moving.
Hi.
You with us.
Me?
You're gonna drag the kid along. Seriously?
Guess he thinks you need all the help you can get.
Oh, yeah.
Ha! Correct, Nia.
Well, don't just stand there. You've got your orders, haven't you?
Okay, calm down. Jeez. Don't have to be so rude. Anyways, welcome to the ancient ship. I know what this ship actually is, but I'm not going to tell you because it's spoilers. Party formation. Now we've got 4 party members. Notice how Rex has a lock over his portrait. That means that we have to play as Rex. Your squad new comrades to accompany you on your journey adventure. You can adjust the setup and make your character's change order. No matter how many friends you make, you will never be able to take more than 3 party members into battle at once, so choose carefully. The character set to number 1 in change order will be the character that you control. No 2 characters fight in exactly the same way, so you should experiment with a few and find who fits your playstyle the best. Ancient ship deck. So yes, we go into characters, we press X. Wow, we can play. We can do this, but we can't do this. Can't substitute this character right now. Unfortunate. We also can't look at our other party. Oh yeah, no, we can. So there's Nia. She's a level 3, and she's a healer, and she also has a draw mark. Can't actually look at them though. Here we have Malas, who has Sever, and then there's Jin, who has nobody. We're gonna keep Nia in for now. Also, this rain is literally causing my ears to bleed. That's the wrong one. I'm gonna turn that down a lot. That's better.
You're all
Treasure! Also, the ancient ship apparently swallows money. The ancient ship is an area that you can only go to once. So, and I believe there are a few things you want to collect here. So make sure you're very thorough with the things that you find here. Also, there's a sprite up there. But for now, we're just going to go and enter. Oh. Whoa! Hello.
Whoa!
Whoa! This guy looks weird.
Let me show you what a driver can do.
Malice is just standing there, and so is Jin. Okay. Well, we have a lethal Lysat King!
Focus!
We can see the drivers over there just kind of fighting. This allows, ouch. This allows us to just kind of be in the back.
Make haste and
Since, well, we are kind of an attacker. Also, so many interesting new mechanics that we won't get into.
Stronger than before.
Also, break and topple is a thing in this game. However, the break and topple mechanic is different, slightly. And that wind thing you saw we'll do later.
So that's how drivers and blades fight?
So ruthless. It's like they're monsters themselves.
Nice. I'm sure glad these drivers are on our side. You too, Drommark.
No need to get hysterical. It was a walk in the park.
Yeah, but still.
That's enough yapping, you pair of brats. Let's move.
Wow. What an ass.
Talk about self-important.
Gramps always taught me to respect my elders.
You clearly don't do that.
Elders.
Hey, it's Papooning again. Why you stare so much? Oh.
They make short work of monster. These no ordinary fighters. Big job in Moradane going well too. There's much money to be made from these people.
Some suspicious stuff going on in the background, it seems. Well, for now, let's enter the ship. Entrance! Suddenly, our handy battle tech lure. You can target enemy, press down, lure. So checking out a herd of monsters one by one, or would you prefer fight the opponent in wider space? First try luring, target R, and then press down. Like this.
Just so. Okay, time
look,
to take
plus
you
a new
down.
battle music.
Stay on your toes.
Everyone's getting psyched.
Your leg, hike down.
I'm getting fired up.
Sword bash.
Yeah, this,
I would advise you to put more thought to your defense next time.
I'll be fine. Offense is the best defense, right?
yeah, that battle music in particular doesn't really play very often. It does play in more areas other than this area, but you probably won't hear it very often. Ship helm. I'm gonna be fiddling with the settings so much. Right, up here we see some Rancor Crapples.
Time to take you down.
Oh yes, also your party members will not rush into fight until you do the first hit. Kind of annoying, but whatever. Oh, I can't do that. I'm not allowed to art cancel.
Stop slacking off!
We're on a roll now.
Okay.
Shut up, Malos.
Take you down.
I'm shaking.
Also, yes, you can't attack while you're moving, unlike in Xenoblade the First.
Getting fired up.
Sword bash. Anchor shot.
Make haste and retreat.
Easy peasy.
Turn it down
Let's
again!
keep moving.
Shut up, Malos. There. And now is actually a good time for me to use the pouch. The Narsaper jelly. Yum. Tasty. Also, observe this timer for a second. Notice how it's not going down. I'm gonna exit. I'm gonna wait for a bit. Now I'm gonna go back in. There you go. Notice how it's only decreased by 5 seconds. When you're in a menu, and I would assume also in a cut. Well, actually, maybe not in a cutscene, but when you're in a menu, or like the game is paused or whatever, these counters won't actually go down while you're in your menus. It's actually very good game design. That these kind of things won't go against you. It's very nice. Very nice game design. That they would do that.
Treasure acquired.
I feel like a few other games wouldn't do something like that. Ooh, 400 right there. Anyways, just up here is a little bit of extra cash money for us. For now, we're gonna head down.
And arrived.
Ship bridge mid-deck. There is no map completion thing in this, so... Enemy!
Let's show him a thing or three.
I'm shaking.
I'm shaking. My bellows.
Get a grip, you.
You did.
So notice how fast our arts are recharging. As you can see with that sword bash.
I'm stronger than this, yo.
You leveled up.
Much stronger. Oh, can I ride on you for a while, Jomac?
Of course, my lady. That is what I am here for.
Yeah, that's great. So with the Narsaper jelly, our
Treasure
arts will
acquired.
actually naturally recharge. They don't naturally recharge in this game. They only recharge when you hit enemies. But with the tasty Narsaper jelly and also similar desserts, they'll recharge naturally, which makes combat a little bit faster. Which is a frequent complaint that people would have about this game, is the fact that combat is slow. No, it's only slow if you let it be slow. In the case of using a really crappy pouch item, such as that crap they ask you to get from Fishy Fishy. Anyways, here's hold one. These gratings, you want to be careful when walking on them.
Let's show him a thing or three.
Go get him, Rex.
Specifically those kind of broken ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Sword bash.
Not doing it.
Anchor shot.
Let us make use of it now.
Yum yum. Mainly because of walking them, they'll break. I'm pretty sure we don't actually have a choice here, though. Oh no!
Okay,
Enemies! Lethal Lysat, ouch.
Yeah. Anchor shot.
Let us make use of it now.
Sure.
Now, when I first played this game, I didn't use pouch items very often. Not because I thought they were bad, but just because I forgot to use them.
Anchor shot.
Which is pretty normal, me forgetting things.
Cheers for that.
Here's money to lose.
Sword!
Storm, everyone's getting psyched.
Jaguar, we're on a roll now.
Make haste.
roll,
Take
Mary.
it down.
There's a chest there. Urch! There's a level 3 enemy right there, but we're not gonna care. I need to remember how you deselect an enemy. Field control will probably tell me. Lure. Target readily. Ah, it's right bumper in me. Okay. There we go. Okay. It's been a very long time. I need to get used to the controls again. Anyways, we're gonna step on that. Oh no!
Treasure acquired.
What's inside? Money! And an accessory. We got another muscle belt. Too bad I want dexterity instead. And of course, that's not all that's down here. So we actually go up. Oh, hi. Are you not hostile? Oh, you are hostile.
We lost the upper hand.
Not like it matters because burst affinity is not a thing in this game. You are phasing into the ground, my friend. Are you okay?
Let us make use of it now.
You're lucky to find now.
Sword bash.
Not on the back on the side, but.
Hammer bash.
Toppled.
Ha!
I don't think any of our other characters are.
Stop drooling.
Oi, you don't get to boss me about.
Shut up, Malus! Suck my nuts!
You're all mine.
Your chest. Coin just fell. On it. Ouch. Suck, Malus. I know you're my employer and everything, but... I'm just gonna skip past that guy right there. I'm gonna pick up this chest.
You're all mine.
It's a silver chest. We got an attack stone. What is an attack stone? Increases auto attack damage by 20%. Wow. So your auto attacks will do slightly more damage. It's nice, I guess. Well, I guess you can jump around that actually. So you don't have to fall. Alright. Well,
Let's show him a thing
let's
or
fight
three.
a Palgul.
Stay on your toes.
Yeah, these guys make a return. Ow.
You're late.
You're hurt. Also, because of the fact that you can't attack while you're moving, you can actually just straight up just not attack and have the enemy, your party members draw the aggro.
No effect.
And also aggro.
Yeah, I'm feeling stronger than before.
Ooh, double spinning edge. Aggro works a little differently in this game. Aggro would gradually decrease as the fight goes on, unless you're generating more aggro. That makes a certain type of weapon, spoiler alert, there's more weapons in this game, that makes a certain class of weapon kind of suck as a result. Which we'll get into later, but for now, let's enter the loading bay. See, there's a treasure trove behind this door, but we can't get to it. And we're actually gonna go all the way to the back here. See, there's Lysats. We're just gonna sneak past them. Might have to fight one.
Okay, time to
So,
take you
oh yes,
down.
also down there in the corner,
Make sure you got my tail, Rex.
we'll tell you, hey,
Dang, it's found us.
if you do this certain thing, it'll show you like the effects of your attack. So, target this guy, please. In case of double spinning edge, it does more damage. When attacking from the side. However, double spinning edge isn't really all that great because it hits twice. Double spinning edge does actually eventually.
He always looks so happy riding on Dromark's back.
You think? His fur can be a bit bristly sometimes. Chafing's a real problem.
I thought I had been grooming adequately. I don't know where to put my face.
You're all mine.
Double spinning edge, I think it eventually does do more damage, but it hits twice, which has the potential to be a problem with enemies that block. Because when you block, you
It's a new day,
recoil.
everyone.
You sort of recoil, which means if you recoil on the first attack, you don't get the benefits of the second one. Which is why you might, Fuel Tank 2, which is why you might like,
You're all mine.
Sword Bash more. I'll be swapping out, double spinning edge for something else. See, these must be, some sort of canisters, it seems, but it seems like these ones are empty. There's a screen over there. So we can see there's more space down there.
Hey, look what I found!
System control room.
Congratulations.
I can see some tubes over there. That looks interesting. Totally tubular, man.